I've got this week's fantasy baseball breakdown, and that report is coming up next on Beat the Odds. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Beat the Odds, your source for expert fantasy baseball insights all season long. We are approaching week 2, and I've got 10 players that are available in at least 40% of Yahoo leagues that you should be picking up ahead of this upcoming week. Now, if you're a fan of this type of content, I'd encourage you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. As promised, I intend to keep this list to the point, and to prove it, here is my 5-minute countdown. Now, before I get started, I want to thank my community for casting 349 votes this week, which helps me create this list. Did you miss your chance to vote? Keep an eye out for new polls coming out later this week. Now let's jump right into this list with 5 pitchers to target, starting with number 5, we have Camilo Doval. Now, let's pretend that Doval didn't have the season he had last year, that he didn't walk opponents at a 14.4% clip, and that he didn't lose his closer role. We would be looking at a potential top 10 closer if that was the case. Well, it looks like he might be re-entering the circle of trust, as he has already notched 2 saves on the year. Oh, and if you add in the 4 appearances that he's had so far this season, he's actually yet to walk a batter. Let's move on to number 4. We have Brady Singer. Now, Singer doesn't have electric stuff, but he does have an arsenal that's well suited to keep the ball in the ballpark. His sinker-slider combo helped induce ground balls almost 50% of the time. Now, there is some risk in picking up a pitcher who calls the Great American Ballpark home, but if he can keep it out of the air, he should still be in line to post a solid season. Singer one-hit the Rangers over 7 innings earlier this week, and he just also picked up the win today. Let's go to number 3. We have Luke Jackson. Now, I'm not confident in saying that Jackson is going to be able to run away with the role in Texas all season long, but it looks like he's the first man up if there is a save chance available right now. After his atrocious opening day outing, he has rattled off 5 straight scoreless appearances, picking up 5 saves along the way. Coach Bochy typically runs with a defined closer, so Jackson might have a bit of a longer leash to start the season. Moving on to number 2, we have Tyler McGill. McGill was on my list last week, and he still somehow only owned in 24% of leagues to this point. That needs to change. He just dispatched the Blue Jays over 5 1/3 innings at the Mets home opener on Friday, and he lines up for a juicy start against the Marlins next week. I wouldn't be surprised if his ownership doubles ahead of that start. And at number 1, we have Shane Baz. Baz is by far the most electrifying pitcher on this list. He posted a career-high 10 strikeouts and 6 shutout innings against the Pirates his last time out. He was averaging 97 miles per hour on his fastball, and he had great command as he didn't issue a walk in that game. Baz threw his curveball a lot more frequently than we saw last season as well. Either way, if he's on the waiver wire, you really should get him. Now let's move on to 5 hitters to pick up. Starting with number 5, we have Jacob Wilson. Now, who is Jacob Wilson? Think of him in the Luis Arias mold. Extremely high contact, doesn't take a whole lot of walks, and he doesn't run a whole lot. Now, he's off to a fantastic start this season, hitting .379 and 29 at-bats, and for those who think that might be a fluke, consider the fact that he was a .400 hitter in the minors. He also hasn't struck out yet, and he struck out less than 10% of his appearances last year. Let's move on to number 4. We have Ivan Herrera. Herrera might finally get his chance to shine this season. He's already up to 4 homers on the year, including 3 on Wednesday against the Angels. Now, he's not going to collect many extra at-bats for the team, as they already have 2 notable players they can switch into the DH role. But when he is out there, he's going to be one of the most fantasy-friendly catchers in the league. Let's go to number 3. We have Ben Rice. Now, you need to check if Rice is available in your league and pick him up immediately. He spent the last 3 games hitting either first or second in the lineup ahead of Aaron Judge. He was even slotted in at second against lefty Bailey Falter in today's game against the Pirates. StatCast is absolutely loving the 26-year-old, as he's placed in the top 5% in almost every offensive category. Moving on to number 2, we have Lars Nootbaar. Now, Nootbaar has held true atop the Cardinals lineup, and it's going to be really difficult for him to drop off that perch. In 35 plate appearances so far, he has a .514 on-base percentage. Now, that's obviously not going to last, but it would be safe to say that he will be amongst the league leaders in that category this season. He's also a lock to set a career high in homers this year, and it's possible we see him cross the home plate 100 times as well. And finally, at number 1, we have Victor Scott II. Now, the only reason why Scott is ahead of Nootbaar on this list is because he actually does steal bases. It's been a while since the team has had a base-stealing threat of this caliber, and if he can keep his on-base percentage high enough, he might actually be bumped up in the order. As it stands, he should be a lock for 40 stolen bases and could pop double-digit home runs as well. I can see a world where Scott leads off with Nootbaar hitting right behind him. And that's going to do it here for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm going to sign off for now, but I will catch you guys on the next episode.